Alright.
Forgot what the moves I was playing with. I want to play this move.
I'm just playing a gambit now because it isn't the finals anymore.
That's right.
Which is one of my favorite gambits against the Semi-Slav. It's kind of like a Halloween gambit, except excessively aggressive. Wait, why are my kings and queens switched? Okay, there we go.
I think my king and queen is... No.
Nah, white goes here.
Yeah.
Guess I was... Yeah, didn't see that. Nice.
I was thinking there, but we stopped that move. So. Actually, I don't want to really open here. Attack on that. What was it doing? This first.
I guess that's what I get for playing a really risky gambit.
Yeah. Okay, now I have this. I don't want to have your rook and your queen staring directly at this piece earlier, so...
I mean, you're castling next move, so it doesn't exactly
That's
matter.
why I played the bishop out first.
Yeah, yeah. I believe I have this.
So like takes this check, and then I think you pick up that piece.
Yeah, that's the plan. Well, I don't actually. Damn. Should have thought about that before I played it.
No, because takes check and you pick
Rook defense.
No, this
Yeah, rook defense.
does it? It doesn't.
Pawn takes, queen takes, rook defense.
Look here.
No, like pawn takes, queen takes, rook defense.
Oh, what comes up? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I completely missed that one. Okay. Just take pawns, I guess. I also probably should have just taken the bishop, but...
Might as well trap your queen. I don't see why not. Well, now I see why not. At least this is a free piece. Hold on. Oh, whatever, I couldn't care less. I'm just gonna take this.
Probably should have played a rook.
I was thinking something like that.
Yeah.
I'm confused on why you sacrificed two pieces in two moves.
I don't know. I stopped paying attention to the bishop. So.
Fair enough. Well, now we're just in a rook in game, so why not?
Rooks and queens.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Ah.
Wait, no, that's not a fork. I'm stupid. I literally just got the biggest ton of it. It's still a good move, but it doesn't. Oh wait, no, it's force mate. I accidentally did.
And I missed.
Literally accidentally did force mate. I love it.
Backpack is like my least favorite thing ever.
Hey, I mean, I've played white twice in a row. I might as well play black this time, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Let's switch the pieces then.
Yes, sir. I have a much better gambit repertoire with black. I mean, I can't really say that. The
I
ready
only play like 2 openings anyways. So.
Karo Khan and I believe it's just King Spawn, right? That's what you play?
Awesome.
Switch them.
Oh, wait.
And or
Forget them. I only have like 2 openings with like both sides.
fair enough. I'm gonna just play Queens Indian.
I can play other openings, I just don't know them that well.
Well, it's not really a Queens Indian. This is a modern defense, but you know what I'm trying to say. Trying to remember what to do here. It's I did the same mistake as Nick did. I'm playing an opening that I don't realistically know that well.
Yeah. Well, it's not championship, so it doesn't really matter anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I think I can go. Oh wait, no, I remember this line. This is a very stupid line. Alright. Yeah. This line is simply ridiculous. It's so good.
Well, that is a move. Take those first.
It is indeed a move. I would agree on that. Really? Oh, never mind. I see why. Okay. Organize the pieces here. We have 15 minutes. Well, 15
We have
minutes.
a lot of time, yeah.
15 minutes each. You know what I'm saying?
So like 30.
And yet you used none of the time you had.
Yep. I don't typically like waiting a lot between moves, so.
Fair enough.
And just speed through the moves, and it ends up making me blunder most of the time.
Yeah. I get that. I'm trying not blunder at the moment. Just
Especially online, just waiting for the other person to make a move and just doing nothing.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
So I don't enjoy Rapid that much, because people can do like 4 moves. I mean, not 4 moves, 4 minutes for a move, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, just hurry up, man.
It's like, I've decided on my next move before you decided on your move.
Exactly. I mean, that's why I play Hyper Bullet, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't really understand the move you just played. I'm gonna be completely honest. Just trying to get a grasp of what that move does. I feel like you're just completely weakening your position by doing that.
Chuck.
Oh, I'm dumb. Tunnel vision, tunnel vision, tunnel vision alert.
The queen first.
Damn. Yeah, fair enough. Hey, well, I got what I wanted in the end. I got that pawn under attack, although it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah. Jeez, man. Wow, I really just killed myself here, huh?
Yeah.
Might as well align that correctly. Only logical move. Yeah.
Check.
Okay. Damn, I put myself in the worst physical possible position. Yeah. Yeah. Now I have this. What was that, Jason?
I stopped looking. Okay. Okay. I'll just walk my king. It doesn't matter. Oh shit.
You should have defended instead of moving your king.
Probably.
Risky business. If I was to blunder my knight right there. Yeah. Okay, I'll just do what I was gonna do. It's not like it's trapping my bishop anyway.
Oh yeah, that's totally not trapping your bishop. I gotta walk back to this one.
Yeah. I suppose by definition it's trapping my bishop, but it's really not. Yeah, okay, free pawn.
Oh yes.
Remember guys, this is friendlies. If we suck, that's because we do. That's GG's. Whatever. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I almost made the same mistake you did when we were playing that last game.
Yeah.
Damn.
With the opposite queen. Wait, what the heck?
Your move.
I just played my move.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I played down. I gave you a mate in one.
Oh, yeah. GG.
Yeah.
No.
That was in a good game. Game was fine. I just
Messed
both
it up.
messed up.
Yeah. I guess Nick, after that loss, just wasn't into it.
Yeah. Sort of makes sense. I don't really know. I
Man.
don't think he was really focused after, because he pretty early on in the game he messed up a fork between his knight and his king.
How do
So-
you fork knight and king? Did you just fork it with the bishop
The
or
queen.
the queen? Really?
Yeah.
I wonder how he managed that.
He castled, but his king was open on the diagonal.
Oh, F file is open, huh?
Yeah. So
What opening was that? King's Gambit?
I don't even remember.
E4, knight of 3?
Who had Wait, who? I think I had black pieces.
So you had black pieces. Okay.
I think I had black pieces.
Alright, well, I might as well make my move. I'll just go Indian.
Okay. What was?
You've always been a London player. I'll just go Queen's Indian again. Except this time it's actually going to be a Queen's Indian.
I don't really play London, actually.
Oh, you don't?
Not really often. I've seen a couple of other people play London, but...
Why would you play an opening you don't know, Jason?
Huh?
We've seen multiple people make the same mistake. Wait. Hold on, so I'm the black pieces? Why is my king on the D file? Why are both of our kings on the D file?
You set it up wrong.
I guess we were playing a King's Indian by mistake, and I guess this was some...
King's Indian.
Jeez. Alright, well now it's a Queen's Indian.
Now it's Queen's Indian, yep.
We really need to figure out where the kings and queens go before the match starts.
This is like... I don't even know what opening this is anymore.
Well, it's just London versus Queen's Indian setup, I guess.
Something. Just like double checking that we have the pieces in the correct order.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know why I played that.
Me neither.
Shut.
I mean, that's a good trade for me, though, isn't it?
Kinda, yeah, but...
I see. I mean, I see, I just don't understand. Whatever, my brain couldn't be bothered. I'm just gonna lose back the pawn. I don't really care. I know my pawn's gonna weaken. Jason, you're just giving me everything I really want here, huh? Just gonna say. Fix that. I mean, I just moved 2 bishop moves in a row, so I guess I can just develop. No reason to overthink it. Why would I want to triple my pawns? That would be kind of cringe.
Triple pawns.
Triple pawns are such a meme, I love it.
Quadruple your pawns.
Quadruple my pawns. That would be quite an accomplishment if I could manage.
The bishop there, and then I'll play like the knight out and up or something.
It's quadrupled pawns. Imagine that. Imagine that happening in a championship game.
That'd be hilarious.
Hikaru versus Magnus. Magnus gets quadrupled pawns.
Quadruple pawns.
Gets 500 million views. I think my plan still works. I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, I just realized, why don't I just go here? Yeah. Yo, look at this pawn wall, Jesus. That's great.
Wasn't me. I actually just contemplated the move queen to the, like...
You really just contemplated queen d5?
Yes.
Y'all serious, bro. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I'm also contemplating a really stupid move that would just completely weaken my position, but it looks fun, so why not? Nah, I'm just gonna play normal, I guess. Jason, I'm confused. Is that not just a free pawn? Like that looks like it.
It's a free pawn, yeah.
Yeah, I was... Okay. Oh, I see. You want to force a trade. Not sure if that was the best decision, though.
Probably should have actually played, like, that or something.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the trade isn't too bad for me. It's just... Whatever, I'll just go here. I'm not gonna overthink it. Check. Really? That's bold.
I want to, like, back rank again.
Yeah. I mean, I don't immediately have anything, so that's something. Yeah, I don't know what your knight's gonna do. I think your main problem is that you always like to weaken your position to a point of where you can't get it back. Because if I do this, Jason, what are you gonna do now? Fair enough. Alright, I'm just gonna do a rook lift then.
Oh, come on.
Did not see that.
I was hoping to force the pawn back here as well, but...
Hold
yeah,
on, does that...
rook is...
I think me taking the rook is actually a good idea here, because look at your rook trapped in the corner compared to this knight dominating, like, your king and stuff. It's probably a bit too risky. Well, actually, you've trapped my queen. I don't think either of us realized that, so...
Oh, is it actually trapped?
Yeah, my queen's trapped. Alright, well, either way, I have to go for it.
Oh, you have to take it.
At
I
least...
was even looking to see if your queen was trapped.
Yeah, at least I get to undouble my pawns. That's something, right? Probably not.
Yeah. You mean you still have double pawns somewhere?
Yeah.
That's not even a move I should even consider playing. Well, that might not be terrible.
I believe this is an equal position.
I think that's actually an okay move. Sure.
Yeah. Now you seem extremely weakened, though. That's the thing. Now I think I'm just completely winning. Oh yeah, dude, just...
And that's my, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know why I, like, gave up like 12 pawns for no reason.
Like, look at this pawn wall, bro. Like, you really shouldn't have let me do that.
Yeah.
Guys, just for an overhead view, this is what it looks like. What I'm talking about is this. Like, he let me have this massive pawn wall here. So, I'm black.
Yeah,
Wait, no, these are the white pieces.
Yeah, play white this time, because I just played 2 rounds of white.
Okay, fair enough.
It's kind of weird not having the opponent blind on, like, their, 12th move.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you get when you have decent opponents. I mean, theoretically, we are the second and first best players in all of Paul Dwyer. So, why not?
I mean, it's because I, look at the board online, and then I just wait, and then I decide on my move, and then they play a move that I would have absolutely never assumed they would play because it's terrible, and then I just play the move I thought of earlier, and I completely miss, a knight sack, and I'm like, what the hell?
I mean, Jason, you got to adapt, right? Like, this is a game of adaptability. You can't just play a random move and hope it works, right?
That's fair.
I mean, that's exactly what television is. I've saved myself in this exact championship at least, actually every single game. Jonathan, then you, then Nick. Like, every single game I had to just adapt to what they did. Jonathan was actually the hardest game I played.
Yeah, that's fair. He won the tournament last time.
I'm gonna just do a king spawn. I don't see why not. I've been playing a lot of the ready. Do you want to do a Halloween? Do you know what
probably not.
Probably not.
I'm pretty sure it's losing, actually.
Halloween is for white, by the way. Alright, well, I'm gonna just force you into an Irish gambit then.
It's losing.
Well, of course it's losing. Jason, obviously it's losing. I mean, I would have assumed.
Why isn't my...
You. Okay, bro.
Nice.
Nice.
I can't set up the board anymore. Not correctly, anyways.
Damn. Jason forgets to set up board 2023.
Yeah.
Really aggressive opening that I'm playing here. Oh, I literally did not even see that you just played Queen D7 and I'm instantly losing. Okay, well, that's embarrassing.
To sack or not to sack? No, I'm joking. Yeah, just play back.
Yeah. Guess just knight C3 is fine. F5, really? Seems inherently risky.
I mean, you don't have the check on the square anyway, so I'm not too worried about a random check coming out of nowhere.
I mean, I wouldn't say that the check on H5 is the main problem. I would say that, like,
this weekend slightly, but I can castle long.
Yeah, you have a point. This is actually taking me a while to figure out. I have to crack the code to this one. Whatever, I'll just castle.
Yeah, that's right. Also, I'm not even sure I have takes anymore.
If in doubt, before move 10, just castle, you know?
I think takes work, and then I have to move my queen and take a check on the next move.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Damn. Alright.
Takes is just rook takes. Look at all. Yeah, just queen takes.
were clearly very entertaining to watch.
Pawn takes, bishop takes, and no, pawn takes, bishop takes. I should be fine.
I think it's actually worth it just to pin that knight again. Waste another move. Damn, there's lots of moves I'm not seeing today, yeah. Alright.
That's crazy. If I play a move that, yeah.
If you play a
I
move,
have to,
a piece will move, in fact. That
I
is
have to,
correct.
have to do this. I don't have to do that, but I have to either do that or move my queen.
Yeah. I mean, at least I got what I wanted, an aggressive game. I'm so sick and tired of playing these, like, passive games that take 50 moves for one plan to turn out. Even if it's not good, I really don't care, you know?
I think I should have played knight, actually, because then I had, also that ends well anyways.
I mean, Jasson, doesn't that just lose a piece, mate?
Kind of, but, yeah. It's okay. Life is hard. What if I...
I mean, you're already up a piece. It doesn't exactly matter. It's just I'm more developed.
No, it
than you.
doesn't. Check.
Oh my god, the knight defends the queen. I did not see that.
No, I have this.
Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, am I 2 pieces down now?
Yeah, looks like it.
Alright, well, yeah.
And fold.
Okay, well, this is fine, guys.
Yeah.
This is absolutely bing chilling. Watch, I'm actually, in fact, we never specified the rules. This is Crazy House, and, let's go. This is Crazy House. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, we're just gonna pretend that that queen didn't. We're just gonna pretend that that queen isn't there, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot to click the clock. Damn.
That's crazy. Okay, go.
Alright, let's go here. You can move through my queen, by the way. You know I just placed that as a joke, right?
It's fine.
Okay, well. You gotta love when you reanimate stuff from the dead, huh?
Necromancy.
I am indeed a necromancer.
Why did I play that? I had a void.
I mean, there's really no hope for me. I'm just like kind of
Had a void.
playing on to play on.
Then I messed up my void.
I don't know what move you're talking about. I must have.
Here and your look was there.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I did not see that. You're in check.
I'm blind. That's cool.
There we go. All right.
Dodge the check.
Oh, wait, no, that's okay.
Mate.
Yeah, GG, mate.
Yeah.
So is that 4-1, I believe?
Yep.
Oh, damn. I played terrible.
Yeah,
So
no,
that's
that opening wasn't amazing.
by me specifically. I mean, you played pretty well. I just don't know what the hell I was playing.
I don't even think I played a specific opening. I just kept moving pieces.
Oh, wait, that's very nice. Damn.
Yeah,
can I teach you one on my line? Just
Sure.
alright.
You're gonna record this? Like an hour-long video.
Hour-long video. Well, so far it is 36 minutes. So
Got like 5 rounds done in 36, 4 rounds, because we didn't play the
played grand.
grand. That was a terrible grand finale.
Yeah. Alright, well, it starts with this, right?
Yeah.
So this is my opening. Yeah, of course, it's not called my opening. It's
Probably
called...
this, I imagine, is what you mainly get.
So, these are the 3 best moves. And this is the best move, objectively, because you just copy what white does. This is by far the most common move. So yeah, you're right. And this is the 3rd most common move. It's basically just a Sicilian inventation.
Sicilian, yeah.
So instead of doing e4, which is the Sicilian, I would rather go for the symmetrical English. So from here, it just goes into a 4 knights.
Yeah, 4 knights.
And objectively, what you want to do is fianchetto this bishop. Fianchetto means flank, by the way, in Italian. And or you can play, well, not and not or. You just play both, right? So you play e3, and then you play d4, and you just try and get the center. E3, e6 doesn't work for black. This is instantly losing. Like, you have to stop copying at some point, and this is where you can.
Yeah, because
like, yeah, you're just losing here as black. So that's a pretty simple line to understand. You just kind of trade down your pieces, and it's basically just playing chess. Now let's get into the tricky stuff. The ready opening turned into the ready gambit. What I play against you every time.
And then I played this.
This is the semi-Slav. Well, it's not the semi-Slav yet. It's the open Slav, but it can be a semi-Slav. So I play d4. I wouldn't like this trade because then, this is completely equal. This is fine.
And then I have center.
I mean, not really.
And a couple of moves, like knight there, I think, or knight here, and then I have center.
It's just the fact that if we trade,
Also,
and then I play d4, and then you play knight f6, it's just a completely symmetrical position, and I don't like that, right? Like, I play a gambit to make it exciting.
yeah.
So, to also make it exciting, I'm not going to show that line, because you already know that line, right?
Yep.
So, d takes c4. This is what white wants, really. And this is the worst logical move you can play. So white's already winning, although they're down a pawn. This is called a gambit. You have to understand that. And you just play e4. Now, what does this do? You're down a pawn, and I don't know what any of this does. Your knight controls e5, and your pawn controls f5 and d5. So you're controlling the center, right? That's just what we want to do in chess.
Big center.
And at the same time, you have to notice this. Maybe you're not noticing from your view. But as soon as I played e4, this bishop is attacking this pawn, right? So that means they can either defend it, which is losing, I'll show you that after, or they can ignore it, which is also losing. So really, they have no good options. I'm going to put you a bit close. Nah, that doesn't work. I'm trying to find a good angle here. It's probably really terrible on the mic. Who cares? Let's just do that. So, when I mean after, I mean right now. I'm going to show you. If you defend the pawn, you distract the pawn. So you're just going to put more pressure on this pawn. If they take, you take with your bishop. Pretty easy stuff. If they defend, let's just say they defend with this pawn, well, you can just add more pressure, right? Like, this doesn't change anything. You just add more pressure. So, say if they try and defend this pawn again. So this pawn is completely defended and you have no more pieces to attack it with, right? Well, not really, because this move doesn't actually defend the pawn.
Take, knight takes, and they can't take, otherwise they lose.
So here, and here. And now you're probably saying this is a free knight, right? It's not a free knight. Because if you take this knight, I win the rook. Understand that a rook is better than a knight.
You also just infiltrated.
And yeah, exactly. Like, your rook is on their back rank. Obviously, this is really bad. I don't even think I have to explain why your pieces being on their side is a bad thing. So that's one line. So say they take, and say you go e4 as normal. What if they go knight f6? So you're attacking their pawn, but they're attacking your pawn as well, right? So if you take their pawn, they're gonna take your pawn, as confusing as that is, and you're just gonna be down a pawn, and you're really gonna have no advantage. Here's what you do. What are they gonna do now? They have to move this knight, and if they don't move this knight, you'll just take their knight. So this and this are being attacked at the same time, right? So this is the more valuable piece. Remember that they're up a pawn at the moment because you haven't taken back this pawn yet. So they go here, right? They go here, and now you just take this pawn. And here's the thing. Here's what's happened. You have a C pawn for a D pawn. Because the D pawn is a center pawn, you're winning by that front because you have 2 center pawns and they have 1 center pawn. That's a little bit advanced. You don't have to worry about that. But more especially, you have 2 pieces developed and they only have 1. You're up in development. This is what you need to focus on. So, say they play knight c6 or something, right? It doesn't exactly matter. They're just going to put pressure on your pawn. You want this trade. You're probably wondering what trade. You haven't explained that yet. Well, this trade between the knights. If they do not take you, you will take them. So, that means they have to take. Like, there are other lines, but it doesn't work. And then, you simply take back the knight. And here's what happens. Say they develop their bishop or something, right? Let's just say this square, pinning your knight to your queen, yada yada. Look at this center. You have 2 pieces developed, and then you have a massive center. This is exactly what you want. And you see this move? Like, if they ever take your knight, that doesn't matter. You just take back with your queen. And now look at that. They have 1 piece developed, you have 2 pieces developed, you have a huge center, you're ready to castle. And what does black have? Black has this piece, which will realistically do nothing because it's attacking 2 pieces that are defended by lower ranked pieces. So what do I mean by that? If they take your pawn, you take their knight, and knight is better than a pawn. They don't want to do that. Bad trade. So they have to move some other piece, right? Say they do this, which would make sense. Now from here, you just develop your pieces, right? Like, there's really nothing else to do. You can castle, and then they have to waste another move to prepare. Okay, well, not there, because I would lose a bishop. But from here, you just develop your pieces, and eventually you will win the game simply by having more space. Another thing you can do, here's this concept called doubling their pawns. So, they castle. By the way, let me explain castling real quick, because I know some people in the chess club might not actually know how to play chess. So, the king has not moved yet. The king is also not in check. The rook that you are castling with also has not moved. And there's no spaces in between. You move the king 2 spaces, and you move the rook behind. That's called castling. Anyway, bishop takes knight, pawn takes, and these are what we call doubled pawns. These pawns are on the same file, and these pawns will block each other for the entire game until they are captured. Also, you're straight up just up a pawn. So, yeah, you have no disadvantages in your position. I don't know what else to say. That's all I got to show for this opening. Jason, if you want to show them something.
Not particularly, no. I mostly just play the Italians game. I play Guaciano's Piano mostly.
I mean, most of chess club are beginners. I think that would be quite a good lesson.
Well, there's all sorts of things that I've seen people play. Really, I've seen people play crazy moves for no reason.
All right, so fellas, just for those confused, en passant is real. You see this pawn? This is my pawn. You see this pawn? This is his pawn. He moves it 2 squares. It has to move 2 squares. If it moves 1 square, it isn't en passant. So it moves 2 squares, and you see how these 2 are next to each other, right? Like, these 2 are absolutely next to each other. There's no way that this can capture this. En passant. It's called passing by in French, en français, whatever. And it's not very useful in most cases, but maybe there's a case. That's all I gotta say for the special moves of chess. I might as well show you what queenside castling is, if Jason has enough tolerance for that.
I don't really care that much.
Fair enough, fair enough. Let's just say you have a random position. Alright, doesn't really matter. Give us a second to reenact the board here. Alright. So, where's my extra pawn? There we go. It's the same thing as kingside castling, except you're doing it on the queen side. I might as well explain what that means. This is the queen side. This is the king side. The kings go on the same file and the queens go on the same file. They don't mirror each other. Anyway, king again goes 2 spaces and rook goes behind. Queenside castling is generally worse than kingside castling because it's a little bit less safe. You notice how the king in both scenarios, like one is more near the edge and one is more near the middle. But the advantage of queenside castling is that your rook is automatically developed in one move. It's kind of counteracted by the fact that you need to waste an extra move or two to actually queenside castle anyways, but it is used in some openings. I mean, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Might as well post this stats pick.
Yeah, why not?
Just down.